Okay, so here we are up in the attic. I discovered one of these big wasp's nest. I believe it's a wasp nest. Could be a hornet's nest, but I'm pretty sure it's a wasp nest. So stuck up here in the rafters. Now let me tell you something. This is nothing you want to be spraying in the summer. If you find this thing in your attic and you can leave it alone, leave it alone. It'll die off in the fall through the winter. And then now is the time to remove it in the spring. If you spray chemicals in your attic and kill these things, the smell will be unbelievable. So if it gets to this point and you haven't noticed it yet, and you're able to leave it, because this is the time to get it in the spring the next year, not while they're still out. And there are hundreds or thousands of them. So you can actually carefully remove this thing if you want to have a good look at it. It's very light. It's made of paper. Basically, it's just leaves and bark that is chewed up and repurposed into this little home. This thing is amazing. It's actually in really good shape. And like I say, there's nobody home right now, so now's the time to get it. Look at that. It's about as light as a balloon. That's because there's nothing inside here but basically little shards of newly purposed paper. So that's how you get rid of a hornet's nest in your attic that isn't bothering you. You wait. All right, now, so let's cut this thing open and have a look, see what's inside. This is where the kitchen utensils come in really handy. That looks like where they started coming in. So let's, like I say, this is so light. It really doesn't take much to do a dissection. Let's see how their house looked before they all graduated and left home. It's pretty much collapsed now, as you can see. There was layer after layer of comb. That's where all the brood grew up. And these are the layers. Many multi-layers, almost like a tree, where they just kept adding and adding and adding more and more layers until they ran out of summer and it was time to start getting less. So here's a sign of what kind of bee was there. Looks like a wasp. Other than that, there are really no traces left of anything that was in here. A mouse may have gotten in here over the winter, kind of ravaged whatever protein was left, and then that was it. Nothing left but the skeleton. So that's how you get rid of a hornet's nest, wasp nest, in the spring from your attic. Don't do it in the fall. Don't spray. Don't waste your money, don't waste your time, and don't waste the environment. All right. Happy spring.